doing a video because, believe it or not, I do listen to feedback. And some of the feedback that I've gotten recently is that I'm coming from a place of ego and I'm judging. So I thought I'd do a video versus a text on this so you can feel my energy and everything else. So many people want what other people have, yet they're not willing to do what they were willing to do to go get it. So here's what I'm going to ask that all of us do. If you have something, you got to be willing to do something different than what you've done. Whenever I decide that I want to do something, I'm willing to let go of first base to go to second base. I'm willing to get thrown out. I'm willing to go for it. I'm willing to burn the boats. And sometimes the boats will light the way. What's up, Shonda? What's up, Albie? Here's what I'm going to ask that you do. Go after what you want. You've got one life that you're going to live. And so many times what we want is we want comfort as we go through change. It's not comfortable. It sucks. It's scary, especially when you're making a big jump, because everybody's going to be saying, hey, don't do that. You're putting your family at risk. You're not putting your family at risk. I believe you're actually putting your family at risk by not going for it, by being the squirrel on the road. You'll get run over as the squirrel on the road. Once you decide to do something, like figure out the game plan and go for it. And be careful who you're listening to. If you're taking advice from people that you wouldn't trade places with, or people that, you know, and go for it. There's so many people right now that are living in fear of what could happen if it goes wrong. Most of you aren't going to be homeless. For example, I know I'm not homeless. How many of you, if I made the wrong decision, I fell on my face, would say, hey, Hank, bring your exchange student, bring your family of 5, family of 6 with exchange student, come move in. We got you. Food, shelter, and water. Like, most of you aren't going to be homeless if you fall on your face. In fact, you'll be able to lean on someone that would probably give them significance. Like if I fell on my face right now and I had to move in with my in-laws, you know what, they'd welcome us in with open arms, and we wouldn't be worried about food, shelter, or water. But what if it does work? What if by you going all in, your spouse now gets to stay home, or you get to not work nights or weekends, or whatever the case may be? What if it does work? Here's what I love about my coaching clients is I'm getting tattoos of my principles and standards. So let's look at this one. Patience with a sense of urgency. See, most of us don't have patience. Most of us don't realize that we're going to draw the arrow back before it shoots forwards. And when it does shoot forward, it's going to be messy. I mean, arrows are meant for safety or hunting. It's going to go kill shit. It is going to get messy. We got 50-25-1 tattooed right here because the math works. 50-25-1. We got subtraction leads to multiplication. Now we got the success code right here. Right here on my hand is the success code. This is the formula: skill set, time on task, experimentation. Then you get a victory, you get a little bit of confidence, and we come back and the experimentation turns into actions. And then once you figure out the actions, it's time on task over time. It's a math equation. See, so many of us are getting stuck in feelings. Feelings, write that down. I don't give a fuck about your feelings if you're in phase 1. Like, if you're in phase 1, you don't get to feel anything. Like, you don't. Food, shelter, and water. Like, where else do we get so wrapped up in feelings and what we want to do? Or, like, if you're in phase 1, like, you don't get to have feelings. You do what you need to do. It's called adulting. Like, think about this. I get people about social media, hey, I don't want to post every single day. Like, do you know what our forefathers would have given to just do a post and then all of a sudden get in front of 1,000+ people? And you don't feel like it because you might get judged. What if you allowed yourself to be judged? You can judge me all you want. You know, I was told, don't get this tattoo because people will judge you. I don't care if you judge me. Like, I don't. Like, you're not putting food on the table. You're not doing it. If you truly know me, you don't judge me anyways. Because if you truly know me, you know I just want to help you. There's nothing to hide, no hidden agenda except helping you. And sometimes that helping you is just giving you enough belief to jump. Belief is probably what most people are lacking, because for most things that we want to do, it's just a math equation, and it's not that hard to figure out the math formula if you're willing to be consistent. So anytime that I think I might be coming from ego, I'm just going to get on here and show you. I got standards and principles that are super high. You know why? Because I know there's a lot at stake. I don't think I'm better than you. In fact, I'm probably more fucked up than you. But I also know that when you believe and you put certain standards and principles in place, you can have a life beyond anything you ever imagined. So yeah, I do share things. And it's not because I'm better than you. I guarantee you that's not the case. In fact, 19 on the SAT, or was that the ACT? Can't remember 3 things going to the grocery store. Whoever needed to hear this, let me know. Like this up, comment on it. If you're the person that needed to hear this, let me know. Also, have you read any of the books on ego lately? We're in a different age now. We're in a different age with social media and society where a lot of the books that I'm reading, frankly, I think with social media and with where we're at and the speed of information and how it exchanges hands and everything else, it's a different playing field than what we were even 10, 15, 20, 30 years ago. I think ego plays out differently than what it did 20 years ago. Just some thoughts. Who knows? Maybe I'll write a book on ego in the digital age because it's different. It is different. So, goodbye, Sandra. Yes. I love you, Sandra. You're a shit show. And I love that in the greatest way because you got such a great energy. You got such a great heart and you help so many people. And yet you don't have it all figured out either. Few spots left in my schedule. Who wants to get hanked? Who wants me to push my pain points on what you're saying versus what you're doing? Goodbye.